Okay, we're live.
Hi everybody, it's Carrie and Jamie at Champagne Jewelers, and we welcome you to our first ever live trunk show on Facebook. It happens to be an early happy hour for us as well, so we hope you all join us, grab a cocktail, and we're going to give you a tour of some of our favorite things in the store. So I know with all the current events going on in the world, we don't get to see everybody as often, and we really miss you guys. We really miss our customers a lot. And we really miss our sparkles a lot. We've been closed the last week and a half. We haven't been in the store. We haven't had anything out in the showcase. We haven't got to see all of our favorite pretties. So we wanted to come visit them, show them to you, and remind you that you can do some shopping online if you'd like to. We've got our website set up for that. And then definitely keep following us on all the other social media for all of our other updates and fun things coming up. So to start off, Jamie's going to tell us about some of our favorite things that we have out for you to see today.
All right, some of my favorite things are right here in this section. We call this our Celestial collection. This is really on trend right now. We've got this really cool moon shape with a little star dangling off of it. It's in 14 karat white gold and diamonds. It's lovely. And then there's this one, which I think is just really simple and pretty. And we can do that in yellow, white, or rose gold. It just happens to be in white gold here. This beautiful little negative space ring we have nicknamed Wendy. You may have seen it on our Instagram before. It's the 2 stars from Peter Pan, which I rewatched on Disney Plus the other day while I was working from home. And then we've got some beautiful little baguette star earrings, which I think are really cool. I have always really loved baguette diamonds, and when they're laid out in this pattern, I think it's really special. Another really fun little sunburst kind of a style here. You've got the alternating diamonds and the white gold sort of spikes with a little circle. Beautiful little chain with it. So this is our Celestial collection. Like I said, it's really on trend right now. It's really, really fun. You can kind of dress it up, dress it down, wear it with a lot of different looks. And so these are some of my personal faves.
And we just got back from a jewelry show a few weeks ago before all the craziness. And some of the designs that we were picked up were in that same realm of celestial jewelry.
Yes, there is more coming.
There is more coming. Some of them are very dainty, which I think is wonderful for an everyday piece of jewelry. Something that you can wear with a t-shirt and a pair of jeans and feel like your outfit is put together and ready to impress for the day. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on as well. The earrings too, what you said with the baguette cut earrings. We got some really cute earrings that have the baguette cut diamonds, a lot of stud designs. That would be really nice, especially if you have a second or third hole in your ear, that you can kind of layer them up in your ear, which is really a very hot trend at the moment, and something that I think is really going to be popular this summer especially.
And some of us from Champagne Jewelers may not have acquired some new places to put earrings while we were in Colorado.
Yes, that's the fun story.
We
found so many earrings that we liked at the show that I only had 2 holes in my ears, so I needed more holes. So I had 2 more holes to add to our earring collection.
As did I.
So definitely, if that's something that you want to do after the stay-at-home order is rescinded, definitely look into that, because those styles are really going to be popular in the next years, I'm sure. Some of the other favorite items that I've got down on this end is our diamond collection. So I've got our Antwerp diamond collection here, and some of our custom designs as well. But as you know, every year we're going to Antwerp, Belgium. Now we might not go until later this year. Our spring trip has been canceled, but it's the diamond capital of the world. There are so many beautiful, beautiful diamonds in Antwerp, and we really had a great time this fall going through and picking out some really beautiful diamonds for the store. One of the other nice things is we found some really unique diamonds in Antwerp while we were there. So these are some of the custom creations that we've made with those diamonds that we found in Antwerp. These 3 in the front are all natural color diamonds. And we decided to make just very simple, classic jewelry designs with them. The ring is set in rose gold, and it has a gray color diamond, and it's actually set upside down. So it's flat on the bottom, and then it's got a dome on the top with all the facets. So it really reflects light from every angle, and it's really, really beautiful. Our newest addition to the collection is this style with the halo. This is one of Andrea's designs. which I think she did an awesome job on. So the diamond that's set in there is kind of a reddish brown color. It's a rose cut, which means it's kind of shallow. It's very faceted on the top part of the stone. And she decided to make a rectangular halo setting with it, with the diamonds all the way around, for an oval in the center stone. And if you guys have seen her engagement ring, she does like to mix those shapes a lot, where she's got a marquee shape with an oval center stone. So it really plays up the shape of the center diamond. One of the other favorites that I've got in the diamond collection is this bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, girl.
Isn't that gorgeous? That is a classic solitaire engagement ring. It's set up with the diamond that we picked up in Antwerp, and it's a beautiful, beautiful diamond. It's a 2.6 carats, so it's a little over 2.5 carats, but because of the way that it's cut, it looks more like a 3-carat diamond. So if you need a big diamond, which who doesn't need a big diamond, this is an awesome option because it's a very nice color, it's a very clear diamond, it has just a ton of sparkle, and it's something that looks really big and awesome. And then, as always, we've got our classic diamond studs. Everybody needs a pair of diamond studs. Everybody. I'm just gonna blanket statement that everybody needs a pair of diamond studs. We've got diamond studs in all different sizes, going up to 3-carat total weight, in store all the time. We love diamond studs. I feel like they go with everything. Again, you can wear them in those higher holes on your ears if you've got those
Carrie is
piercings.
unrecognizable without hers.
I got my big diamond studs for my birthday a couple years ago, and as Betsy likes to joke, she doesn't recognize me if I don't have them on because they're such a part of my look all the time anymore.
It's true.
So that's always a great option for, especially if you have any gift occasions coming up. Anniversaries, birthdays, all of those celebrations, diamond earrings I think are a really fabulous option for those.
I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the earrings because now I'm thinking about it and I'm excited. So any of the girls here will tell you that I am our resident hoop girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right here we've got some beautiful, they're dainty, but they're bigger. And they've got the black rhodium finish on them, which gives them a little bit of an edge. And these are just some really, really gorgeous diamond hoop earrings, if I can get them in.
Sparkly Rebel.
Sparkly Rebel, I love it. If I could just brand that for myself, I think I should. Okay. Yes, I think it's perfect. We can also do it in the more kind of classic finishes, the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold, and then there's also these beautiful little diamond huggies. These are lovely, but again, as any of the girls here will tell you, when it comes to me, the bigger the hoop, the better, up to a certain point. But that point is kind of hard to reach sometimes.
We haven't yet found.
We haven't found it yet, but I'm confident that it exists out there. We've also got this really cool collection right now with my personal favorite gemstone. Well, favorite right now, I should say. This is Alexandrite. And if you haven't heard of Alexandrite, you are missing out. It is a color change gemstone. Right here, we've got the princess cut. Depending on what kind of lighting you're in, whether it's a natural lighting or whether it's kind of an indoor lighting, you're gonna see either a teal with kind of some purple flashes in it, or primarily kind of a greenish teal, primarily a purple with some teal flashes in it. And what's really fun about these beautiful lab-created Alexandrite is that they fluoresce really beautifully. Check that out. And all of them do that. Okay, we've got this pear shape here. Bam. Oval. Bam. How cool is that? And I helped pick out most of these settings because, again, I love the Alexandrite. I think that this is just a really cool, kind of a simple look. You've got the half bezel on either side of the pear, which is a little bit different because you don't see as many of those pear shapes around. And then over here, you've got more of a Celtic style in that white gold. You've got the knots on either side, which I think is super fun with those colors. And it's just a really, really, really classy look with the oval center stone. I love them.
Love them, love them.
Mm-hmm.
We do love our classic styles. I think those are kind of our trademark is stuff that really is going to be a timeless look. Something that you can wear, something that you can wear now, something that you can wear 5 years from now. It's still going to be in style. We looked at some of the diamonds that we brought back from our Antwerp trips. We also have some of our custom jewelry collection shown out here. And there's a couple really pretty diamond designs and color stone designs with this. In this corner, these are more diamonds that are from Antwerp too. These are black diamonds that are little briolets. And they sparkle, they're cut all the way around. And we ended up making a really pretty, I think of it as a princess necklace, in the yellow gold with this design. And I think it's really nice because it is a nice dress up design, but it also just really looks nice with any outfit. I don't think I can get it to hang straight on there, but it's really pretty.
Could be the wine. Could be the wine.
Could be the wine. And I'm doing it backwards and over the case, that kind of thing. This is another one that's really pretty in our custom jewelry collection. This is
my
a
favorite.
green tourmaline. So tourmaline is a gemstone that not everyone has heard of, but it's definitely one of our favorite gemstones. It's one that comes in a lot of different colors. So you'll see pink and green most dominantly. You'll see those most often, but you'll oftentimes see those two mixed together, and they're called a watermelon tourmaline at that point. So you have part of it's pink and part of it's green, and we've got some other pieces in our custom collection that are the watermelon tourmaline. So with this particular design, we have a very long, skinny emerald cut tourmaline in a pendant in that bar design or a trapeze design, and it's got a row of really sparkly diamonds set underneath it. So it's again something that I think can be worn all the time. It's just a really pretty piece. If you like to layer pieces, this is a really nice one too, because you can wear it short and wear longer necklaces with it as well. And then the flower ring. Did we have a name for this one? Did we make up a name?
Leah.
That's Leah.
Leah. This is the Leah ring. So this one also features a gemstone that you don't see every day. It's called a spinel.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't look at my fingernails. In addition to jewelry stores being closed, nail salons are as well. So something like this,
There we go.
we made and custom matched up a bunch of marquee cut diamonds to make the flower design. So each one is a little bit different, but they make that flower petal design around the spinel, which is really, really pretty. Something like this, again, I think would be a really cool engagement ring for something very unique. I think it would be a great right-hand ring to just celebrate every day, but I think it would be a really cool engagement ring, so somebody needs to get that.
The other cool thing about that ring is that it really can be worn as an everyday ring, because that spinel is really, really hard and durable, which not every gemstone is. Not every gemstone should be worn every single day. But that's got the spinel and the diamonds, and it actually sits really nice and low on your hand, so it's not going to catch on things as you're going about your day.
That is true. It is a well thought out design. Yay, Andrea. And then Betsy's favorite, the Marie. This is another really beautiful design.
Look at that. Yes.
This setting has a center diamond that's about a 1/2 carat size, and then 2 smaller diamonds that go off to the side. And again, it's that stationary style pendant, and it sits just really nice, and it's a beautiful, beautiful everyday kind of necklace. So another really great option. We love to do custom design. All of these pieces that are in our custom collection are one-of-a-kind pieces. They might not have diamonds that are like this next time we go to Antwerp. It's something that we wouldn't be able to reproduce. So I think that's really special that we've got these really cool pieces. That's the only one there is. There's not another one just like it in the world. So definitely something to check out.
Talking more about kind of the classics and the basics, I've got some really cool pieces over here. So we picked up these bracelets a little while ago. As you can see, we've got them in the yellow, the rose, and the white. And while these are 14 karat gold, what's interesting about them is that they flex and they bend. So you can put them on like this, and they're very, very comfortable. They've got little diamonds in the end, like that, and they've got this beautiful kind of matte brushed finish, which I think is really neat. It's special because as diamond bracelets go, it's a little bit less flashy. And so if you're somebody who, you know, maybe doesn't wear as much of the sparkle, it might be a good option for you. It's a good everyday bracelet. Then we've got, again, hoops. I know. These are kind of unusual.
At least you're consistent.
Yeah.
I am. I'm very consistent. These are kind of unusual. They're a little bit of a different shape. They're sort of these inside-out hoops where you've got the diamonds on both sides facing forward and sparkling like crazy. And these have just been, oh, I love them. They're beautiful. They've got the mill grain on the sides. They're in the 14 karat white gold. And they're really, really easy to use. The way that they open here, they've got a really comfortable post, and then they just snap open like that. So they're really easy to put on and to use, which I enjoy. Moving right along, we've got earrings here. These are some really gorgeous ruby studs. And what's fun about them is like, oh, you're dressing up tonight? Do you want a diamond halo with those ruby studs? Oh, I think I do. Well, let's wear them like that. Oh, we're going casual today and wearing our jeans with our rubies, because, you know, we all do that. Well, look at that. We can do that too. These are diamond jackets that you can put with a lot of different post earrings that we have. So you can put them with your diamonds, you could put them with another gemstone.
They look really nice with pearls too.
Oh yeah,
Those are
they
really
look
classic
gorgeous.
pearls.
As long as it's kind of in a general size range, you can wear them with just about any stud, which I think is really, really fun. We've also kind of in our classics, I'm gonna have you scooch over, just so that we're gonna keep our social
Maintaining the
distance
6
here.
feet here.
We've got a really, really beautiful, kind of a vintage style aquamarine set, and this is just lovely. You've got the oval center stone with a beautiful vivid color, and then you've got kind of this micro millgrain really going all the way around, little diamonds on either side in a beautiful shape. And this chain, if you've been around us for very long, you'll have heard us talk about our diamond cut wheat chain. It's my favorite because it doesn't tangle and it doesn't kink and it doesn't catch your hair and it lasts a really long time, and it's pretty. It's dainty and it's pretty. So that's something to keep an eye out for. The ring, which matches, oh, it's so pretty on. I just have to show you. It kind of tapers at the top here, and it's subtle and beautiful. Again, it's a really, really fine quality aquamarine with that vivid color. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I'll scoot back over.
So we've shown you some of our favorites. We have some more to go, but I also wanted to mention there's a lot of special occasions coming up that we can't celebrate like we used to. You can't have the big graduation party. You can't have the big birthday parties and that kind of thing. And I really feel bad for a lot of the students that will be graduating this year. And for U of I students, we're located in Champaign, Illinois, so the University of Illinois is literally across the street from us. And we have a really nice selection of Illini Jewelry, so that's another great option for somebody who's looking for a nice gift. These cufflinks for the young grad who will be going off into a real-world job, I think is a really nice, look to add to their professional attire. These bangle bracelets are some of my favorites. They've got a really cool pattern with the enamel. This pattern is done by hand, so it's got the blue and the orange with Illinois written in it. It's a hinge design, so it snaps on really nicely and just is a nice solid bangle bracelet. We also have earrings and necklaces with the Illini theme that I think are really a nice gift for the graduates. So definitely think of something like that they're going to remember that by, because they really worked hard to graduate, and unfortunately they're just not going to be able to have all the celebrations that they normally have this year, and we want to make sure that they know how important it is to you and to us that they worked that hard and were so successful. So in some of the other pieces that I think would be great graduation gifts, we've got some really pretty sets with diamonds, so different gemstones with diamonds all the way around. This design is an opal. Opals are one of my favorite gemstones. They've got so many different variations to opals that you can find. No two opals are exactly the same. We have a current situation where we're trying to find a pair of opals to match a ring that we made a year or so ago, and there's just nothing available in a matched pair of opals for earrings. So when you find an opal color that you like, snap it up right away, because you're never gonna see that color again. This opal is really cool. It's a very free-form shape. It's not a traditional round or oval or rectangular. And it's got a custom-made halo of diamonds around it, which really, I think, add a nice sparkle to the opal itself. And this one has tons of colors. So it's got that more of like a gray-white background with some red and some green and some blue, and you'll see it in all the different colors as the light moves. We've got another really pretty set that is in the black onyx. These are really fun. Get out of there. This is a necklace and earring set, and it's got a black
onyx, again with that little halo of diamonds around it. And then the earring is on a hoop design. Jamie with the hoops again. These are little hoops though, because you're more looking for the dangle design on the onyx as it sparkles around. The onyx is kind of a funky cut too. It's not the traditional marquee cut or a pear shape. It's more of an elongated marquee cut. And it's got a facet pattern on the top, so it really catches the light nicely. So we've got that in a pair of earrings and then a matching necklace that goes along as well. And something like that I think is a really pretty design. And it's something that's a little bit more grown up for your graduate. So it's not the really dainty, delicate jewelry. It's definitely a little bit more understated, but still with that little bit of a difference to it. And then we've also got something like this that is a really pretty Rhodolite garnet. This is in the rose gold. Rose gold has been huge in the last year. We've done so many designs in the rose gold. This one is beautiful. Again, that classic halo design where it's got diamonds all the way around. Rhodolite garnet. Garnet itself is one of those, another one of those gemstones that comes in a lot of different colors. And rhodolite garnet can be a lot of different colors, but it always reminds me of a wine kind of color, which is totally appropriate for happy hour today. It matches Jamie's wine glass. So this is another really pretty design. It's a little bit bigger style, so somebody who wants to make more of a statement, I think this would be a great option for that as well. And if I can have you scooch back, I'm
just
going to
gonna
jump
scooch
back in
back
here. Something else I want to tell you about this beautiful necklace, because I actually own this one. It was a Christmas present from my parents last year, and it's just gorgeous. It kind of goes with everything, which I'm into. But if you're like me and you're not as much into the matchy look, something else that's beautiful with this necklace is this pair of earrings, which also goes with everything. These are rutilated quartz. So it's actually quartz with tourmaline needles that have grown inside them. Technically, tourmalinated quartz. So rutilated means that there's, yeah, that's right. Rutilated means that there's stuff in it. Tourmalinated means that specifically there are tourmaline needles inside the quartz. These are part of our fun corner, which you've probably seen before. And they're another really great gift for grads or birthdays or whatever it is that you're looking for. They're in sterling silver with an 18 karat gold plating on them, and they're really nice. Like I said, they kind of go with everything, which I'm really into. Another thing that I'm just kind of bounce off of what you were talking about is the rose gold. Tessa, you may not know this, but Tessa is kind of a rose gold queen around here, and she found these earrings at one of the shows previously. They are rose gold halos with amethyst, but these are kind of special amethysts. They're kind of a lavender color and they're rose cut, so they're a little bit more subtle. And they're in that rose gold, which I think just makes them pop in a whole different way. So February babies, do not despair. If you're not crazy about amethyst, chances are you just haven't found the right one yet. These are really subtle and they're really pretty. They're great for your first piercing or your second one if you want to wear it with more rose gold. So very, very fun. Another fun thing that we do with the rose gold is these kind of peachy pink colored stones. This one is a Morganite. It is a Morganite, right?
Yes.
That one? Yes, Morganite.
That one is Morganite.
With a diamond halo. This one's in 14 karat rose gold. And this is another just beautiful, it could be a fashion ring, it could be an engagement ring, and it's just a stunner. And again, that color really wouldn't pop unless you had it in that beautiful pinkish rose gold, which I am into. And while we're looking at colored gemstones, these are some of my favorites of the newer arrivals that we have. We were talking about tourmaline earlier. This is technically called Rubellite, which is a specific vivid pink color of pink tourmaline. And it's in this beautiful fantasy cut. It's kind of got this elongated hexagon thing going on, which I am so into. It's got the diamonds on the side that just make it pop. It's a beautifully constructed ring, and honestly I'm gonna be really sad when somebody buys it because I like trying it on every time I come to the store. Another beautiful tourmaline we have here is this kind of seafoam teal tourmaline, and I don't know if you can see it on Facebook here, but on either side it's got kind of a deeper color, kind of a more greenish color, and in the center it's a little bit more blue. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's another really fun thing that you can sometimes see in the tourmalines is they've got different colors kind of running through them at times. Another, in addition to hoops, my other kind of Jamie thing is I like green. You can see I like the Alexandrite, I like emeralds a lot, and if you're like me and you like green, you may not have heard of the Tsavorite Garnet. That's right, ladies, Garnet comes in more than just red. This is a beautiful deep green Tsavorite in this trillion cut, which I think is just spectacular. It's got, it actually perfectly matches the dress that Betsy's wearing today. You can't see it right now, but it's this beautiful kind of Kelly green, and I love it. It's bezel set, so it's got the metal going all the way around it. It's very protected, and it's also just a nice look. Those are some of my faves.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I like the favorites.
I like what you were saying too, that like, you know, the graduations and also the birthdays and the anniversaries coming around right now, it's like, it's really sad because we can't celebrate them the way that we're used to, the way that we would like to, but they are still very much worth celebrating, and you are worth celebrating, and so do something.
Do something.
Do something. Do something
Okay.
special.
So I've got a couple other designs that we just got back from a show, and one of the stops that we made is at one of our favorite designers, and they do a lot of bigger pieces. So big diamond pieces, one of the pairs of hoops that Jamie had over there. Their claim to fame is really spectacular gemstones, though. Like the gemstones just kind of blow me out of the water. And I definitely was on a bit of a 3-stone design kick when we stopped by their booth this last trip. And the gems and the rings that we picked out were ones that have that 3-stone, that really classic past, present, and future design. But the stones are all a little bit different cuts. So I've got the classic, the big three, the classic gemstones. If I can get it on at the moment is the...
Use Jamie.
Who's Jamie? She's so
You
far
can
away.
Drop it on right here.
Right.
Take it
Drop and run.
run.
Drop and
But
run.
I want to put them on.
This is
That's
our
fair.
struggle every day.
Every day. Look at that.
Stop.
Oh.
So this is an emerald cut emerald. A classic cut for the emerald.
And this is a size that you can see whether you're social distancing or not.
Exactly. And the diamonds on the side are the half moon cuts.
Ugh, it's
So-
not getting it. Oh, that makes me
It's
so
not
sad.
getting the half moon cuts?
No,
Oh.
it's too sparkly.
Oh man. Okay, if I pull back
Rough
a little bit,
life.
is it any better? Well, you'll just have to see in person sometime. So the half moon cuts on that I think are really gorgeous, and it's just really different, and it adds a little bit more of a curved look. You have the very rectangular shape for the center stone, and to have that curved look on the side stones is really pretty. And then the ruby, which is my birthstone. I don't know if you'll be able to see the side stones on that either.
I don't know.
The side stones are called trapezoids. There you
Let
go.
me try out here
Okay.
while you
And the
explain.
trapezoids are a step cut diamond.
Nope.
So, too sparkly?
Too sparkly.
Too sparkly.
Trust me,
Well,
it's gorgeous in person.
The outline
Can
is
confirm.
a trapezoid, right? Everybody knows what a trapezoid looks like. But instead of having all the triangular facets like a brilliant cut diamond would have, it's got more straight and long steps. So this one's kind of the opposite, where you've got the oval shape for the really gorgeous ruby in the center, and then more of the angular cut on the side stones. So again, kind of mixing the softness of the oval shape and more the hard planes of the trapezoid cut for the ruby. Then we have my favorite, the one that stopped me in the aisle and took my breath away because it is so pretty. That is a gorgeous, amazing sapphire, everybody.
Put it on, see. I wonder
And
if
it has oval cut diamonds on the oval cut sapphire. The sapphire in the center is 4 carats. Nothing too shabby about that.
There we go.
You get a little bit better
a
there?
little bit. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
so
gorgeous,
pretty.
you guys?
Ugh.
The
So pretty.
sparkle on that is mesmerizing.
You can see it from here, though.
I could literally look at this all the time and be perfectly thrilled and delighted.
And trust me, your friends and family will see it from 6 feet away.
And more so.
And more.
So again, something like these, I think, this is to celebrate a big occasion, or celebrate just anything. They could be engagement rings too. That's one of the nice things about sapphire and rubies especially, is that they're very durable gemstones. So that's something that you really can wear all the time. These 3 settings are all in platinum, which is also a really nice metal to have. It's a very heavy material. It does scratch a little bit over time. It's kind of a maintenance thing for it, but it's still really a beautiful look and something that's very dense and durable, and it's gonna be an heirloom kind of piece, something that's really gonna last for a lot of generations. So those are some of the new things that are coming in. Like I said, these we just got in last week, so we even have a chance to get them out in the showcase and be able to show them to people yet. So you're definitely getting a sneak peek for those.
You want to talk about Illini a little bit?
Yeah, exactly. So this is some of the other pieces that are newer designs that are coming in are the fun corner. So we have the fun corner. You've heard us talk about the fun corner.
We love the fun corner.
We love the fun corner. The fun corner has styles that are fashionable. This is stuff that is very popular this season. This is stuff that you can dress up, dress down, do whatever you want with. So Jamie had shown you the
Tourmalinated.
Tourmalinated.
Nope, now I tried and it
No, it's
didn't.
tourmalated.
Tourmalated.
We looked this up. We Googled it. It is.
Whatever it is. These really cool earrings.
There's tourmalines in there.
That have the black needles in them. So again, they look really nice with a lot of different, it's a nice neutral, but has some shape and texture to it. Ella Ray is another designer we have, and she uses a lot of genuine gemstones as well. And something like this is a really awesome necklace. Now, I don't know if you can see on the beads are more of a dark blue color than a black. They look really nice
on my skin.
Can't on your skin. You can. Betsy is pale enough that you can see that difference. And each of these beads is faceted in like a checkerboard pattern, so they really find the light, and that's all on a nice chain design. And something like this is long enough that you can wear it just as a long single piece. You can wrap it and have it as a single piece.
Don't mind me.
Jamie's become distracted by the sparkles.
You know, it happens.
You can wear it at 2 different levels. There's a lot of different options you can have for something like this. And one of her other signature things is to kind of mix the different gemstones. So something like this has got pyrite beads in the necklace itself, and then she's got garnet beads at the base and the labradorite center stone. Isn't that pretty? I love the color combinations. I love the different styles. Something like this, again, I feel can be a really dressy thing, and it can also go with a lot of layering looks, all kinds of, you're not limited by what you can wear some of these styles with. And we've got just a whole bunch of really cool stuff in the fun corner that you can find anytime. You know, you can go and look at our website, you can go and look at our Facebook and Instagram feeds as well to see some of the fun things that we've got in the fun corner. Like So I'm really glad that everybody was able to join us today so that we could show you some of our favorites. We're really happy that we got to come back in today and visit them because we missed them.
each other.
And each other. And I hope you had fun as much as we did, you know, looking at the different pieces. We are going to have, a lot of these are listed on our website every day. And they're going to have pictures of them that we're going to be posting on Instagram that you can actually buy from that link exactly, so that make life a little easier, but you can definitely buy online anytime. We're still here and we can ship things to you. So you can stop by and pick things up curbside, or we can just send it to you. The postman will deliver it, and you don't ever have to leave the house and be able to have some sparklies with you. We really appreciate all the support that we've gotten from everybody. I think Champaign-Urbana is a great community, and we're definitely going to come out of this in a good way, but we just have to be patient, and everybody, you know, stay home and take care of yourselves. But thank you so much for joining us today. Again, check out our website, check out the Instagram and Facebook page, and we will see you soon. Thanks for joining us for happy hour today. Long distance ding.
Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Bye.